All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, HaRakah, HaKodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us His truth. While Shalom to you, Akim, that pushed the word across the four corners of this globe with all truth and sincerity, Bahasham, HaRakah, HaKodash. And pretty much, that's going to a quick lesson. And I'm going to entitle this pretty much how the fear of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, it brings, a true guidance, and really, matter of fact, I'll get this in Proverbs. It's in Proverbs chapter 1. I'll start at verse 1. It's like verse 2. To know wisdom and it's like verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment, and equity, to give subtlety to the simple. To the young man, knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. To understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise, and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Shlaki. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I said, to really center around the 7th verse. And really, the 3rd verse, it's like the 3rd verse. Yeah, it's like the 2nd verse on down to the 7th verse. It could really, fearing Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, it gives you instruction. You're more, you have a sense of urgency, because you understand, who's the one which governs your soul, certain circumstances, for the ways of your life, which is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. The Lord, ordains that. The Lord controls that. So what do? So you fear Him. You fear, you are understanding and knowing that He is a living power which governs your life, and the circumstances of your life and your soul, or whether, to bring hell upon you, punishments and judgments upon you. So you fear Him, man. And you rather do things which, which is pleasing, towards Him, man, and not doing the things which are not pleasing, so such as, not, keeping His commandments, man, or not doing the things, which are, are not pleasing Him, man. It's like not doing the things which are pleasing to Him, but rather, you're doing the fucking opposite, and when you, find yourself doing the things that are right towards Him, doing, the things that are commanded of you, like doing this work, being brotherly, being charitable, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to best of capabilities. We can't, keep all 613 laws, to a T, but, we are, rehearsing the righteous acts. So I believe that's in Judges. It's like, this is Judges chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing waters, it's like in the place of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of His villages in Israel. So we over here in Babylon the Great, serving Yahweh blessing me outside. Matter of fact, I'll try to find that precept in Jeremiah. Just look here. I believe it's in Baruch. Okay, come on. This is Baruch chapter 2, verse. Start at verse 27. O Lord, our power, thou hast dealt with us after all that goodness and according to all that great mercy of thine, as thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned to a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew that thou wilt not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord their power. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. And only the elect, are given those, ears to hear and the heart, to believe, and completely 180 from their, their Gentile lifestyle, and start, praising the true and living power, man, and start thinking upon his name, and worshiping it, man, and start really considering, that they was going off, that they was, transgressing against Yahweh Shem outside, the true living power. So now they're showing forth their repentance and seeking him, with all their heart and all their mind, and all their soul, till they be delivered, man. But that's only, a small remnant, man, which that's all according to prophecy, man. Verse 29, if you would not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be turned to a small number among the nations where I will scatter them, man. The elect are scattered throughout the whole entire world. Wherever they be, they're worshiping Yahweh by Shem outside. That's why you got brothers, worldwide. You got the brothers in Australia, Kenya, Japan, if I believe. See where else? Sri Lanka and Holland, or London, worldwide, man. And it wasn't like, the Spirit got upon, our elders and apostles to physically go out there and fly out to his country. No, man. It was all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem outside, through the internet, which is set up, mainly for this purpose, which is the unicorn, according to Psalms 19, because everybody and their mama got a smartphone, man, worldwide. You have access to YouTube, the internet, you just fucking hop on the tube, and you have access to, to the truth, man. The Spirit gonna guide whoever, whom the Lord wants to guide, them towards the truth. Verse 27, O Lord, our power, thou hast dealt with us after all thy goodness and according to all that great mercy of thine, as thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law for the children of Israel, saying, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be turned to a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. for I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. In these last days only the elect are doing so, man. Not the great majority of our people, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, as well as you confusion of face Israelites. I'm saying, meaning, you got Jakes that may look like, Edomite, a so-called white man, or, an East Indian, or, a so-called Asian, but in the spirit, they're still our people. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of our people, aren't calling upon Yahweh by Shema Shah, but in this time, it's all about the election. So, a small amount, a small remnant is going to return unto Yahweh by Shema Shah and think upon his name, and remember themselves in the land of their captivity, man. Come and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. Now I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I'll make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. And this is prophecy, man. I'm saying? The power swore an oath, I'm saying, to our forefathers that he will do so, and it's impossible. First and foremost, I'm saying, the Most High has complete no reason to lie, I'm saying, to mortal men. But when he says something that he gonna do it, he has ever the sole reason to just do it. I'm saying, but and second, it's impossible for the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to lie. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that, man. You know what I'm saying? But the main point is it's lucky. I just lost my train of thought a little bit. But damn. Yeah, but yeah, man, the main point is pretty much, to let Yahweh Bashmi outside. I'm saying, to be your fear. Because what does it bring? It brings instruction and guidance, and you're not, like the majority of Jake out here, man. That's just going about their free will, so to speak, right? Doing as they will, and they end up in some fucked up situations, man. Rather moving through the fear of Yahweh Shemi Shai and serving Yahweh Shemi Shai, like, yeah, we're susceptible to these, to these same situations, but through the mercies of Yahweh Shemi Shai, because of our diligent sacrifices towards Him, us serving Him, us, still holding, and maintaining our, integrity before Him, the Lord grants mercy upon us, man. And still delivers us, through, like tough situations, man. That we may find ourselves in certain pickles, in some tough situations, the Lord still brings us up out of it, man. You see, but rather, the rebellious of our people, the Lord just keeps them stuck in that, just fucking stuck in that position, man. That's why you're seeing Jake always be like, well, why God this, why God that, or where was God when I was in the trenches, where was God when I was doing this, you know what I'm saying, or where was God when, I'm saying, Jake, just always blaming the Most High for the situations and shit. But I'm saying the Lord gives you opportunity to serve Him, for you to understand why you in that, why you in that situation, so that you know how to move, man, so that you know how to, serve Him correctly, so that, you avoid that situation, man. And rather now you in the graces of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, And either way, the Lord will still have a delight upon you, and, consider mercy upon you to bring you up out your situations, man. But Jake just want to, continue in their evil, continue in their wickedness, man, and rather, show forth repentance. You know what I'm saying? This is, just complete no fear of the Lord, man. Isaiah chapter 8, verse 13. Sanctify the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai hosts himself, and let him be your fear and let him be your dread. Yeah, man. Majority of our people are not sanctifying the Lord in their hearts, man. That's why you're seeing Jake scoff and talk shit about us, and just fucking scoffing, showing their ass in the camera and shit. Just fucking mocking the prophets, mocking this program. Showing no types of regard towards the, the true living power, man. Showing no types of fear. Towards, towards it, man. But rather just, showing their ass towards Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's why, see, the only thing that's left for them is judgment, And it's how the Lord wants us to be anyways, because this is only for the elect. The elect are the only ones that's going to show that humility, that fear, that humility, man. To understand that, that they ain't shit, that we have to, abide by the Lord's program no matter what, man. Understanding Yahweh Shem Yahshua is in control no matter what, our fucking, our punk ass emotions and shit. The Lord, he's in control of you no matter what, man. So, it's best for you to humble down and serve him, man. But Jake won't think otherwise, man, because why? Secretly, they really hate the Lord, man. And the Lord did say that he gonna visit, the third and fourth generation of them that hate him, but also showing mercy to thousands. Verse 13, sanctify the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua hosts himself, let him be your fear, let him be your dread. See, Jake ain't letting Yahweh Shem Yahshua be their fear and be in their dread, man. You're supposed to dread the Lord, man. If the angels, if the angels in heaven, which go daily about the midst of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, within his presence are able to even see his face, even they dread the Lord, and they don't even, go off, man. Like human beings and shit, man. They're able to, to go in and out of the presence, of the Lord, man. See the Most High and his Son, and they tremble before the power, man. And so, you gotta fear the Lord, man. It should fucking behoove you to fear the Lord, man. But see, only the elect are able to see that. Only the elect are able to understand Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. In fact, I'll try to get that precept. Okay. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19, verse 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth his love. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency. They don't understand how great the Lord is, man, because why? Because they ain't trying to put that first step to even fear him, to even, to even be accepted of the Lord, so that the Lord grants you this knowledge, understanding, and His wisdom, man. That's why, I taught this lesson how the fear of the Lord, it brings you, understanding. It's like I forgot how I told it. The fear of the Lord, it brings you guidance, man. Because when you grow in this thing and you grow in the fear of Yahweh Shemi Shai, you learn more and more of the existence of whom you call God. Of whom you ignorantly call His Son Jesus Christ. You start to understand His true names. You start to understand their true nature. Things they, things that they like, things that they don't like, things they love, things they, they hate. You start to avoid the things that they hate. You start to hate vehemently the things that they hate. So, it brings you in the good light of Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. But, and ultimately you start to understand His omnipotency, man. You know what I'm saying? His all existent, being. How he's always been the standard before there ever was a standard to you know what I'm saying? Like, he is if you try to wrap your mind around it, you're just gonna bug out. Understanding the whole start, and and what I'm saying, there is no start of the Most High. There is no beginning. I'm just like there's no beginning, there's no end. He just is. But look at this in Proverbs. I'm getting ready to wrap it up too. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6. Actually, I'll start at verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High and man. Trust in the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai with all thine heart, and lead not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. And that's that's plain and simple, man. Because when you fear the Lord, you're acknowledging, what I'm saying, like maybe, maybe before I do this thing, I should probably go, pray to the Lord first, or ask the Lord for guidance before I do this and this, such and such, this and that, You're in all your ways, you're acknowledging the Lord, and the Lord sees that as a great delight, man. So the Lord gonna ordain peace and mercy upon you because why? Because you brought it up to Him first. You acknowledge Him first. So the Lord, He'll make sure that that no evil happens upon you, man. Because why? Because you're gonna trust upon Him. Come, man. That's basically the main points that I want to make out for this lesson. So Lord willing, that I pray and hope that you brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time, I say shalom.